Well, I already did a video on this, but the audio was so screwed up. I'm on vacation with my family and still trying to get work done. And so I did a video on another computer, and I thought the mic was all set up. It's not. You never know until you test it. And I didn't test it. Never assume you make an ass out of me and you. Here's it is. And it's an important thing because people were interested in it. And these are really, if you move to one of these 45 towns, they'll give you anywhere between $5,000 and $20,000 to work from home. How do you like that? These are towns that want you to move to their city and work from home, and they'll give you 20 grand to do it. I mean, that's cool, isn't it? Well, there's an article in USA Today that really came out today, and I just had to get it out to people because it's cool stuff. People are doing this, and why? Why are they doing it? Because it is cities have to grow. And the way they grow is by creating jobs. Okay. Now, what a city used to do is go out and find some company and they say, hey, come to our city. We'll give you all these benefits, that you pay less taxes and all this stuff because you'll create jobs in our city. Now, and why do they want to give them all the money to the businesses? Like Amazon got billions and billions of dollars to put a headquarter in some city, and they were, fighting to give Amazon money to do that. Well, now they don't have to do that and give all the money to the businesses. They give money to the people who are working because more and more people are working remote, freelance, things like that. A third of our economy is just in freelance alone. So people working at home. And now it's going to be more because of the pandemic. People were sent home to work and they're probably not coming back. So it doesn't matter, if you're working for some financial services in New York City, you could be in the hills and the snow valleys of Utah. And having a ball and living at a third of the cost of living and get a grant to move there. That's right. And these grants up to $20,000. Now, this article in USA Today talks about it, has great examples and things like that of people who got it. Now, there's somebody keeping tabs of all this, and that's called MakeMyMove.com. And if you go to their Get Paid page, you'll see all the cities that now do, about 45 of them. And there's probably more because nobody could get everything in the database. And so, Rutherford County, Stillwater, Oklahoma, Bloomington, Indiana, French Lick, Indiana. That's interesting. The Southwest Michigan. They have a beach scene in Southwest Michigan. I never think of Michigan as a beach, but what the hell? Montpelier to Vermont. That sounds great. All these things that are about 40, and they're expecting almost 50 more cities to come online and do this. So every city wants people to start businesses because it brings money into the business. That's why wherever you live, they want you to start a home-based business because you bring money from outside to the business to the city that you'll spend locally. That's why you have to go to local officials if you want to start a business because they have the biggest incentive for you to start a business and create money out of your home or anywhere because that's how they grow. More and more people do that. So there's 45, and plus to move. Now it's expensive to move. Well, I'll put this in the description below in YouTube too, of a complete list of charities that help moving expenses. So you don't have enough money to move? Hey, there's people set up to help you do that too. So you get 20 grand to go somewhere, work at home, and help you with moving expenses to get there. Man, it doesn't get better than that, does it? So if you're unhappy with your life, start shopping because there's going to double the number of cities that give out that money. So now another thing what you should do, if you're thinking of moving to a city, ask, hey, do you have programs like this? Who would know? Actually, the way you find out about, go your career one stop in the city that you want to move to and ask them what kind of incentives they have for you to come to that city, either work in the city or work freelance from home. And either way, they'll tell you about training programs. So if you get 20 grand to move there, another 10 grand to learn a skill that you could sell, now you have a whole new career, right? And then plus extra help to move there. Man, such a deal. Who said the government's not here to help? You got to know. And I love telling people where to go.